Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 17 Manchester City career mode. Now in today's episode, we've got a huge 4-game episode, 4 huge games in the Premier League. Just before we do advance in today's episode, take a look at the teams we'll be facing and heading into the gameplay. I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys for making January of 2017 my most successful month here on YouTube. For all the new subscribers that did come in, thank you so much. I've got a video, the 10 things that I want in FIFA 18 career mode, which is sitting at 8,000 likes. That video was uploaded to start off January of 2017, a couple days in, and that video, like I said, is sitting over 300,000 views, 8,000 likes, and like I said, January of 2017 was my most successful month here on YouTube. I just want to say a massive thank you. We've got all that out of the way, and let's take a look at the 4 games that we will be playing in today's episode. All 4 games are in the Premier League, and we'll be ending off December of 2016, which means in the next episode, we're heading into the January transfer window. And look at that jam-packed January. Got so many games in January of 2017. But the 4 games in today's episode, the first game is against Watford, midweek game in the Premier League. After that, we've got this game against Arsenal on the Sunday. A week later, we've got a game against Hull, and then to end off December of 2016, to end off today's episode, to end off 2016 of this calendar year, a huge Premier League game, like I said, against Liverpool. We're currently sitting second at the moment in the Premier League. We've only conceded 4 goals in 15 games, and in 4 of those goals, 3 of those goals did actually result in losses. So with 3 of those goals we did concede, we lost those games 1-0 apiece. We're currently sitting in second at the moment on 30 points. Behind us is Leicester City, who are sitting in third, and in fourth is Stoke City. Chelsea have dropped down into 5th after dominating the start of the season. Southampton find themselves in the first position. They're on 34 points, and they do have a game in hand. They win that game in hand, they go 7 points clear at the top of the table. It's been a dream start for Southampton to start off this Premier League season. We see Manchester United sitting in 19th. They are in a relegation battle, Manchester United. In mid-table, we've got Spurs, Arsenal, Everton, Bournemouth, West Brom. And like I said, who would have thought Southampton, Leicester and Stoke City will be joining us in the top 4 to start off this season. If you guys can go ahead and drop a like rating on today's episode, that'll be greatly appreciated. Drop a comment down below that I can respond to. Subscribe for daily career mode content from myself. But without further ado, let's head into the first game of today's episode. It's a huge episode, huge 4 games here in the Premier League. Like I said, in the next episode tomorrow, we'll be heading into the January transfer window, where I am looking to make a few signings. Without further ado, let's head into the first game of today's episode. And we head into the first game of today's episode. It's at the Etihad. The Etihad has been a very good place for ourselves this season against Watford. We've only lost 1 game at the Etihad in this Premier League season, and we want to keep it that way, not dropping any more points in our home games. Let's take a look at both sides for this game. I actually made a few changes to lineup. Watford are down in 16th. They are struggling at the moment. Leicester City have played an extra game, but obviously we win our game, we'll go on top of them and jump back into our second position. Let's take a look at my Manchester City side for this game. We're still rocking a 4-2-2-2 formation with Ian Archer and Sterling as the 2 strikers. De Bruyne will be starting just behind them. I've decided to go with Sterling and Ian Archer as the 2 strikers because we've got Sergio Aguero and Gabriel Jesus, who are both on really low fitness, and we need them for the games against Arsenal and Liverpool later on in today's episode. Let's take a look at the Watford side. What side are they going with for this away game at the Etihad? They want to push themselves up the table. They're sitting down in 16th, which is not obviously good enough for themselves. They want to survive this season. They're starting a 5 at the back formation, and that is going to be really hard to break down. A 5-3-2 formation for this game. We're looking to start off today's episode by picking up the 3 points against Watford at the Etihad. Couldn't find Zabaleta. Zabaleta wins that off the defender, plays it. Sterling with a touch. Raheem Sterling, and that's a good save after 10 minutes. Silva to Zabaleta. Zabaleta Sterling. Now Sterling pushing forward. Raheem Sterling gets around one man. Looking to play through Ian Archer, but he couldn't. Now Sterling's got to hold the ball up. Toure finds himself on the ball, pushing forward. Looks to play it inside. Silva one touch. Ian Archer, can he shoot? Save? Yeah, Toure has done it. No, he's offside. And in the 44th minute, I thought we picked up the goal to put ourselves in the lead. Ian Archer with the touch, took the shot, and Toure just finds himself offside. And we could have headed into the second half with a 1-0 advantage, but scores look like they're going to remain at 0-0. Plays are through. De Bruyne is down the wing. cut this one back. Kevin De Bruyne to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling will now go with the shot and it's in. And just like that, 1-0 Manchester City in the second half. Sterling picks up a goal for himself. And in the 56th minute, we've taken the lead. It's a 1-0 win against Watford to start off today's episode. It's 3 points in the Premier League. I was expecting a bit more goals, but hey, I'll take a 1-0 win at the Etihad. It's time to advance into the second game of today's episode. I think this game is now against Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal, Manchester City, the two top sides in the Premier League. It's going to be a big game. So something that's been heavily requested from you guys is changing Gareth Bale's kit number to number 14 to number 11. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. Move Gareth Bale's number from number 14 to number 11. Kolarov go to number 13. I'm not too fussed about that. But you guys actually wanted this so bad. I'm not really sure why, because it's really only a kit number, but you guys wanted it, and I have done it. But now it's time to head into this game against Arsenal, and you can see we are 5 points behind Southampton. They did win their game in hand. It's just absolutely incredible to see a team like Southampton sitting in the first position and doing so well. And it's time to head into this game against Arsenal at the Etihad. City versus Arsenal. Like I said, the two better sides here in the Premier League facing off. It's going to be a huge game for our season. We're still trying to catch up to Southampton in the first position, and it doesn't get any bigger than this. And also, Liverpool later on in today's episode, two big clashes in the Premier League. We're looking to go back-to-back wins. Obviously, a 1-0 win against Watford. Now looking for a win yet again at the Etihad, this time against Arsenal. And we take a look at my Manchester City side for this game. The players like Aguero, Jesus, Sane, Bale, Gundogan, Fernando, yes, have all come back into the side, guys. Yaya Toure will be rested, so is Ian Archer and Kevin De Bruyne. We've got Sane and Bale just playing behind Aguero and Gabriel Jesus. Aguero will be returning for his upcoming game against Arsenal. And we take a look at Arsene Wenger's men for this game. Alexis Sanchez, Santi Cazorla, Danny Welbeck, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Coquelin in the midfield. Peter Cech will be starting goals in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Gabriel Ramsey starting on the substitutes. So is Xhaka. Very, very shocking to see that. But let's go, guys. At the Etihad, City versus Arsenal, one of the biggest games that we do play here, obviously in the Premier League. The two better sides here. It would be nice if we were to pick up the 3 points against them. Arsenal are sitting around mid-table, so they're not playing too well. And we're trying to catch up to Southampton at the top of the table. Here we go. Arsenal doing well. Mustafi's on it. Bale puts in a good win. Now, if Bale can play to Jesus, he does. Jesus to Aguero. Now, Sergio Aguero pushing forward. Look at Sergio Aguero go. Gets around two defenders. One's catching up to him. Plays a wide to Bale, who cuts it back inside. Bale can go all the way. 1-0 City. No, it's well blocked. And Gareth Bale looking to pick up his good form. 32nd minute. Gundogan with the corner. Aguero is there for the header. And Alexis Sanchez is going to clear it out for Arsenal. So Alexis Sanchez goes for the shot. And Sanchez is going to put it wide. And in this first half, both teams have had a few good chances on goal, not real goal-scoring opportunities. But scores remain at 0-0. It's been a pretty even game. Sanchez gets it back again. Santi Cazorla now goes with the shot, and Rulli with an easy save. Cazorla should have put a better shot on goal there. Now, if I can find Sane with an overtop ball, I can. Sane can go all the way. Good save from Cech. Bale with the rebound. Into the path for Sane. Fernandinho can't get that one out in time. It's going to lead to Cazorla. Alexis Sanchez looks like he's going to have a chance on goal, and he's done it. And Alexis Sanchez makes a 1-0 Arsenal. At the Etihad, a good turn there from Sanchez, but what a finish in the 68th minute. Runs all the way to, I think, Arsene Wenger. Arsenal lead at the Etihad 1-0 in the 68th minute. In the space of, with 22 minutes to go, guys, we need to pick up a goal to at least make it 1-1. We can't afford to lose to a team like Arsenal. It was a good turn from Alexis Sanchez. You can see Cazorla, Sanchez, Otamendi was trying to block that turn, but you can see we left some space on the right-hand side, and that's where Sanchez did score. We're 1-0 down. Chamberlain comes in with the cross. Laporte couldn't get there. Walker, risky ball. Laporte just gets a 1 out. And Gundogan, now to Bale. Gabriel Jesus, Aguero, finally they're linking up. Ball's going to get played through. Kyle Walker has just streamed forward. And he's put that one straight to Cech. And Kyle Walker splitting through the defence of Arsenal with the 1-on-1 chance. Should have done a bit better. Obviously, he's not a finisher. Alexis Sanchez. Koscielny. Sanchez, back to Koscielny. Koscielny's got to play wide. Danny Welbeck's free. 2-0 Arsenal at the Etihad. Danny Welbeck was free in the back post. It was about 3 free Arsenal players and an easy tap-in for Danny Welbeck. Koscielny switches it wide, and look at that. Where was the right back? Where was Kyle Walker? And Arsenal make us pay. We're down 2-0 at the Etihad. And we could lose our second game at the Etihad for this season, which is not good enough. And losing against a team like Arsenal, we find ourselves 2-0 down. And the game is going to end in a 2-0 loss for ourselves. This is a huge loss for our season, trying to catch up to Southampton, who are just bridging a huge gap between them in first, us in second. A huge loss against a major team like Arsenal. Arsenal played well, take nothing away from them. We didn't play too well, and that is why we end up as a 2-0 loss against Arsenal. We're going to have to hit back in the next game. A brilliant second half for Arsenal. They win 2-0 at the Etihad. Next up, we're at the KCOM Stadium, and next up, we're playing Hull City away. We need to hit back after such a disappointing loss against Arsenal. 2-0 loss, we can't afford to do that yet again in this game. Lucky for us, Southampton actually lost their game, so they are still only 5 points ahead of us. We're still in second, Southampton are in third, and we're looking to hit back against Hull City, who are one of the weaker sides here in the Premier League. And we take a look at the Hull City lineup for this game. They are starting a 4-5-1 formation, and Bakani will be starting as a striker, McGregor in goals in a 4-5-1 formation. And we take a look at my City side, the side that did lose 2-0 against Arsenal. We've got Jesus and Aguero as the two strikers. Behind them is now going to be Bale and Kevin De Bruyne. Sane will be rested on the substitutes for the first half. Then obviously I'll make my substitutes during the second half. Guys, we've got to hit back after a 2-0 loss against Arsenal. This game against Hull City should really be a walk in the park. It should be a real easy win for our team. But who knows? When we've come up against these lower sides here in the league this season, we've actually lost against teams like Swansea and I think also Stoke City. So this isn't a guaranteed 3 points, but it really should be. Bakani, Fernandinho, Jesus over the top. Aguero's going to get to that. And Sergio Aguero to pick ourselves up an early lead. Look at that ball. Bale now with the one-on-one chance. And look at that one-touch play from Aguero. Look at that pass between Aguero and Gareth Bale. That is absolutely incredible what just happened. Aguero could have made his way into goal himself. I decided to play the one over top to Bale. Smart play from myself. And it created a smart goal also. I think if I went all the way with Aguero, it wouldn't have worked out. But Bale picks up a goal for himself. And exactly what we needed. Heading into this game after a 2-0 loss against Arsenal, we need to pick up an early goal. We've done that. 1-0 City after 9 minutes, after 10 minutes. And we're looking to pick up a few more goals also in this game to boost up our goal difference quite a bit. Jesus with a good first time touch. And now in the 35th minute, if Gabriel Jesus can just push forward a little bit more, he could go all the way. Good save from McGregor. And it's cleared out. Company with a good win. Company now, I was looking to put in a sliding challenge, but I couldn't. Hull City. Laporte with the interception. Not the best clearance from Laporte. Very, very bad clearance. Hull will now have a chance. Liverpool with a chance and a good save from Rulli. And lucky that shot was not one of the best shots, because if he was a bit more of a better player, he could have sealed it and made sure it was 1-1. But Gareth Bale collects it. Jesus is on the ball, plays it back to Bale for his second goal. What a finish on the weak foot for Gareth Bale. 2-0 Manchester City in the 70th minute, and the 3 points are all but ours. Gabriel Jesus inside, and Gareth Bale on his weak foot has smashed that one into the top corner. What a fantastic finish from Gareth Bale, proving why he's been such a great signing for ourselves this season. 2-0 City. Can Bale maybe pick up his hat-trick? He's on a brace, and he's looking for that hat-trick. 2-0. Gabriel Jesus. Sergio Aguero now. Can he find Bale? That's the question. Can Bale get his hat-trick? No, he can't get there. The game ends in a 2-0 win to Manchester City. Bale couldn't find his hat-trick. He got a brace. He got 2 goals, but couldn't find that all-important hat-trick. We've hit back well after 2-0 loss against Arsenal. It doesn't get any easier. The next game, the final game of today's episode before we head into the January transfer window, is against Liverpool. And next up, it is time to head into this game, Liverpool versus Manchester City at Anfield. And we take a look at the Liverpool side for this game. They've got Coutinho, Daniel Sturridge and Sane as their three attackers, with Lucas Leiva, Henderson and Lallana in the midfield with their normal back four, with Sako, Emre-Can, Mignolet, Firmino, Wijnaldum, all on the substitutes. It's a very strong Liverpool side for this upcoming game. We take a look at my City side. It's pretty much the exact same side that we did go with for the previous game. Bale will be starting obviously after those two goals, with Aguero and Gabriel Jesus as the two strikers. We've got Sane playing alongside Bale, and the two CDMs for this game are going to be Yaya Toure and Fernando. We've got company Otamendi, Dalglish and Cole Walker at the back, with Rulli starting in goals. What a game it's going to be. This is actually the final game for the calendar year. You guys already know. You guys did see the next episode. We're heading into the January transfer window. Here we go. Liverpool versus Manchester City from Anfield. A big game for our season. We can't afford to lose against a big side yet again. We've already lost to Arsenal earlier on in today's episode, so we can't afford to lose here against Liverpool. Gabriel Jesus has some momentum, goes for the shot, and a good save. After 3 minutes, already having the first chance on goal. Trying to recreate Sergio Aguero's goal from a couple of episodes ago, but we could not. 0-0. Aguero wins it. Now Fernando plays a through. And Gabriel Jesus is through. Gabriel Jesus with the shot, and he's done it. It's 1-0 City at Anfield. Gabriel Jesus picks up the goal. And to start off the second half in the 49th minute, what a start to the second half. 1-0 Manchester City at Anfield. What an incredible start. You can see the ball got played through, and he decided to go all the way, placing that one into the top corner. What a start to the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start. 1-0 City. Adam Lallana. Mane. Push it forward, plays it back through to Lallana. And in the space of a couple of minutes, Liverpool have gone down the other end to make it 1-1 in the 53rd minute. 4 minutes after we picked up our goal, they've gone ahead and picked up a goal for themselves. Mane played it through to Lallana, had an easy finish with Rulli just in front of him, a 1-on-1 chance, and Lallana does not let down the Liverpool fans. It's 1-0, straight from our goal. Liverpool go down the other end, they pick up a goal for themselves, and this has been a great game so far. Cole Walker to Gabriel Jesus. Jesus inside, Walker goes for the shot deflection. Gonna lead to a corner in the 57th minute. Toure now can place this corner on the penalty spot. Aguero has hit the crossbar, and Mane will clear that one out for Liverpool in the 58th minute. Really, a couple minutes after Liverpool's goal, we could have picked up a goal for ourselves. It's been an incredible second half. Aguero inside, Jesus trying to find Toure, and it's cleared out. 1-1 at the moment, with a great start to the second half. Both teams getting on the attack. Jesus gives that ball away. Corner's now going to come in. The header from Lallana is just put wide. What a header from Adam Lallana. That was a bullet of a header. Look at this. What a header. And he just puts it wide on the goal. Liverpool trying to put themselves in the lead to make it 2-1. But they come real close. Aguero with the header. Jesus is now on the attack. Over the top. Aguero. My tip was always going to win that header. And that was a great game to end off today's episode. That was just one great game between both sides that were getting on the attack, and both teams obviously picking up a goal during the second half. An incredible game really to end off today's episode against Liverpool. Both teams pick up 1 point apiece. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, drop a like, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you are new to the channel. We're in the January transfer window in the next episode. Let me know down below in players that you want me to sign, and I'll see you all on my next video.